Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Phil, that's Sam.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel.
We are doing Neil Diamond for the first time on the channel. It's been a long road, and we haven't gotten to Neil Diamond just yet.
Yeah, we were just saying
Until today.
recently in another video that we should get here because we were kind of surprised that we hadn't. And you guys were saying to check out some Neil Diamond. So
Yeah,
here we are.
Neil Diamond came up on one of the other videos that we had done. I think it might have been the Monkees. We were doing their video, and Neil Diamond had a song that was the same as theirs in terms of the title. The Monkees redid it. I think it was the Monkees. And you guys were saying, oh, you should check out Neil Diamond's song. But we were like, well, before we jump into that one, let's find out what he's got in his catalog. So we gave 4 choices to the members.
Yeah, and this is the one that you guys picked.
They said, without a question, there was not much debate. They said we had to start with Sweet Caroline. So we're coming to this one here on the Ed Sullivan Show. And this is a really popular video on YouTube. So this is why we're going to this one, this is why we're starting with this one. Now, there's a kind of a cool backstory when it comes to Sweet Caroline, and it includes the Boston Red Sox.
Yeah, we were reading about how this is a tradition there now to play in the 8th inning because, what was it, back in 1997? Yep. One of the employees played this song in kind of to honor a baby being born named Caroline, and then the fans loved it and just stuck around.
Yeah. So let's hear Sweet Caroline. I don't think there's any Sweet Carolines in the room right now, but there's a Sweet Samantha. So we'll get to it right now. Sweet Caroline on the Ed Sullivan Show.
Neil Diamond.
Where it began, I can't begin to know it, but then I know it's growing strong. Wasn't the spring, and spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? Touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good.
Let's go. Let's go.
I've been inclined
All right. So I was wondering if this was the song I was thinking of, Sweet Caroline, right? And I think it's because we mentioned the Boston Red Sox, and I used to go to sports games and watch sports. And I do remember, I thought I remembered the chorus, that Sweet Caroline part that, it's kind of hard to forget it because it's so catchy, that being played. I don't remember any of the lyrics or anything like that, the verse section, but when it started to build up to that chorus, I was like, wait a minute. And so I think I do recognize Sweet Caroline, and I can see why everybody in the members were like, hey, you guys have to do this one.
Yeah, I also recognize literally just those 2 words, like the way that he says Sweet Caroline. And then for some reason I remember people like screaming after that, like bam, 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 or something like that.
Yeah.
That's literally the only part of this whole, I don't recognize anything else.
Did you know that's what was being said, Sweet Caroline?
Like when I heard it before.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I just didn't even register that would be this. But even when he started the song, I didn't realize it was that until he was leading into that. I was like, oh, yeah.
Also, this is a little bit different because he's performing it live.
Yes,
right?
Fair
Anyways, like I said, it's the hook is just so catchy. It's so fire. He's got a fantastic voice. So considering this is live.
Yeah. I almost didn't even register that because it sounds so good.
It really draws you in. And then that explosion into Sweet Caroline, I think, is what makes it so great because, you get lulled in, and all this energy just comes to life, right?
I've been inclined to believe they never could, but now I look at the night and it don't seem so lonely. We fill it up with only two.
Ooh, that bass line.
And when I hurt, curtain runs off my shoulders. How can I hurt when holding you? Warm, touching warm, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good time never seemed so good. I've been inclined to believe they never could.
Come over here, man. You just crushed it. Come on over here. Come over here and take a bow because you killed it. Didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He did awesome. Like you said, his vocal is so great. And like until you mentioned that when we paused, I literally didn't even register that it was live because it sounded so good. But yeah, it's funny. The entire rest of the song I do not recognize. It's just that one 10-second splice of
Yeah.
Sweet Caroline. But even like the chorus around that, I don't even recognize the rest of the chorus.
Well, it's kind of unfortunate that you don't resonate or recognize the lyrics because they're beautiful lyrics.
They are. It's a great song.
It's a beautiful love song, right?
Yeah.
And I think also for me, it's a little bit weird because every single time I've ever heard this in that split second, for a sports game, like I said, it's got the crowd singing it at the
Yes.
same time.
Yes, it's like I hear that. Like I
Yeah,
said, with
so
like the follow up of that like in the song, it's the notes, right? Where it has like the dun dun dun,
Yeah.
but it's like people mimicking that.
Yeah, well, it's almost like it's lacking the harmonizing. That's what
Yeah.
it feels like because I'm so accustomed to hearing it that way. But it was
Yeah.
really cool to hear the build up in this, into the chorus, like that bass line building, and then the brass section exploding within that.
Yeah.
So I really enjoyed experiencing that because I've never heard that bass line, obviously. And I think that's like, a huge part of this song. So love it though. Great performance. Clearly he's got a great voice and you guys were saying he's got a great catalog. So we should probably check out more.
Yeah, for sure. It's also funny to me because it's like usually when you go to a sports game, like all of the music that they play is like this hype up, like high energy, like go get 'em kind of attitude. And then you've got this like sweet love song. It's like classic apparently for sports games.
Yeah. It's so anthemic, right?
I love it. Yeah.
Anyways, guys, let us know what you want us to check out from Neil Diamond down below by hitting that comment section. Hit the like button. That really helps our channel, and we appreciate every single one of you. Obviously, the members contributed on this one. Thank you so much to all the
Thanks,
members.
guys.
And if you want to come join that community, you can find that down below. Also, if you want to add this to your playlist, you can find the link in our description. Other than that, have a great day, guys. We'll see you on our next one.
Thanks for watching, guys.